Hi everyone. So for today, I'm gonna show you how to make your traditional essay writing to a some sort of virtual reality mode. Okay, so what you need to have in your iPad or your PC is this app called Expeditions with a orange flag over here. So when you have this in your iPad, because I'm using my iPad right now, and then that's great. But if you don't have it in your iPad, you need to go to self-service and then you need to install it. So can you see the search button at the bottom? You search it and then you type Expeditions. Okay, because I already have it in my iPad, that's why it says reinstall. So but if you don't have it, it will ask you to install it, and then once you have it, you can see how you can experience VR with so many tours, so many categories. So the categories you can see on top: AR, VR, arts and culture, landscape, science, environment. So there are a lot. I have downloaded some. So over here at the bottom, you can see discover, library, and class. Those VRs that I have downloaded, it will show over here. So for example, if you want to see how, can you see the trains, birth of the railways over here? So I already downloaded it. You can see in the VR mode, view in VR. So this is how it is. This is when you're using VR mode. You can move around your iPad and then you can see what's going on in your surrounding. Okay, so you kind of can like interact with your surrounding if you see the point of interest. So over here, right, you can see the point of interest. There are three. Over here, over there, on the hat. Do you call that a hat or a beret? So, and another one, and you can find it over here. You can find it over here too. So there are a lot of point of interest, right? But this is if you want to view in a VR mode, but you can also view it in a full screen mode. Can you see at the bottom of your iPad, there's like a full screen mode. You can just click it and then you can just move around and interact with your surroundings like so. So over here you can see the title, starting the shift, and there are like notes, right? Okay, so the entire thing, you can read it and understand what it is about, the item that you interact with, and you can see the options over here. You can click the audio. Let me make you listen to it. So for example, right, you want to listen to the audio,
Coal was
just
the
click
fuel
it,
that
and
shaped the
then
modern
the
world. The
person,
northeast of England was a major
the
exporter of
audio
coal
clip
from
that
the 13th
attach will
century right
read the
up until the
description of this
1990s.
particular
Coal was
thing.
first
So
used to heat
probably some of you
homes,
cannot
but
read
eventually
this.
it replaced charcoal in the
The audio
manufacture of
will
iron
read
and
it for you.
steel.
So
As
it's
a
like an
result,
audiobook
coal production
integrated in
increased.
your
Wagonways were used to
VR. Anyway, so instead of writing your short story, you can ask your students to make a VR out of it. Okay, what you need to do now is to go to Google Chrome, right? Google Chrome, but you cannot use your school email, because if you go to school email, it will kick back. Now you need to type out Tour Creator on top. Can you see it? Tour Creator. And this is the website, right? Now you need to get started. But before that, I want to remind you that you cannot use your school email. This is the error that you will see if you're using your school email. We are sorry, but you do not have access to the service. Please contact your organization administrator for access. So what I do is I'm using my personal email. Okay, so I'm using my personal email. Type out Tour Creator as usual, yeah, and then you can get started. And what you can see on top is new tour and templates, right? So if you click templates, but for this project, you need to do everything from scratch. You need to do everything by yourself. Click new tour. Now, for your story, Okay, you need to write and you need to plan your story first, right? You need to know the theme of your story. You need to know what atmosphere that it will have and what kind of setting. Everything you need to think beforehand, okay? So that your story will have like some sort of cohesion. So, for example, your title of your story is gonna be Alice in Wonderland. No, I don't know. I'm just gonna put anything. Alice in Wonderland. Okay, so this is the title for your short story. Okay, and then you give some description. What is it about? Like the summary of it, blah, 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 blah. And then you can put a thumbnail. So this is the thumbnail. You can select an image and it will pop out the take photo. You can take it right now, or you can take a photo from your photo library. Okay, so for example, I'm taking one from my photo library. Great Expectation. I have this in my iPad, so I'm just gonna be using it. Anyway, so now you have the thumbnail on your left hand side, Great Expectations, and then you have the title of your VR story, and then you have the description, the summary of your VR, and now you can create. Okay, click create over here. So now you can see the street view and upload. Street view and upload. So if you click upload, what if you have a 360 degree or 180 degree image, you can just click it and then attach it. Okay, but if you don't have it, they will guide you on how to take a 360 degree or 180 degree image. Okay, is that clear? So they will just guide you through and through, no worries. Okay, imagine if your story is about, I don't know, crime or like a crime scene. So you need to create your own crime scene and provide me with a 360 degrees view of that scene, okay? Or if you do not know how to do that, you can click street view over here and then just search for places, any places. So for example, I'm taking our school. What's our school name? Sri Chahaya, right? Because I'm so lazy to type out R.E.A.L. Oh my goodness. Okay, so can you see our school on the map? Real, international, and private school. So can you see the Pac-Man orange color over here? You can drag this Pac-Man and put it on top of our school over here. So now you can see the view of our school. All right. Okay, so if it's too far from your expected and desired view, you can move the Pac-Man again until you have your desired view. So let me move it. Okay, a little bit. All right. Now you have it. You have it like this, right? So now you have 360 view of your desired place. So your school is your desired place. So I mean, now if you're happy with this, then you can just add scene. Okay, set starting view at the bottom left hand side. Okay, so for example, you want your viewers to start their starting view from this one, so you can just click it and then they will have this as their starting view. Okay, so remember that when we went to the Expedition app, and you can see some notes that you can sorry for that, some notes that you can interact with, and there are even audio clips attached. So that's how you're going to be doing it, which is you need to add point of interest. Can you see on your right hand side there's like a plus sign and add point of interest? You click that and then you can put the title. So for example, you're talking about Alice in Wonderland, right? So the starting of the story, supposedly the introductory paragraph of your story it's gotta be, what's the title? The rabbit. So you found the rabbit first, right? I don't know. So you need to talk about the rabbit a little bit more and give like a plot of that, blah, 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 blah. And everything you have over here, the descriptions, okay, you need to read it beforehand so that when you want to attach your own voice of recording over here, this one, you can drop an audio file of your own voice reading that description. This is important because you need to attach your own audio clip. I do not want to receive any audio clip being read by persons online or someone else. It must be your own voice, okay? So once you attach your audio clip, you can select your audio clips from your library, and then it must read out the descriptions over here. And once you have it, you can move it to the desired spot. So can you see the blue circle over here? You can move it to the field. Okay, assumably that is the point where you first met the rabbit, okay? And then you can add more point of interest and then give the title and then describe the point of interest and then attach your audio clip. That's the drill. Okay, you need to have at least 5 point of interest. As you know, when you're writing, you need to have at least 5 paragraphs for your exam. You have your introductory paragraph, 3 body paragraphs, and your conclusion. So altogether you have 5 paragraphs, right? But now you need to have at least 5 point of interest, but do not limit yourself to this 5 point of interest. You can always do more, because the more you describe about things around you, the more reliable your story gonna be. Okay, so you can even talk about the cemetery and whatnot. This is how you do if you are choosing a scene from the street view. But if you are not using the street view, okay, you can create everything by yourself using the 360 image panorama view, or everything will be guided once you're using your iPad. Okay, so once you finish that, you can publish it and it will be automatically directed to the Expedition app and we all can view it. So remember, what you need to do is to select a theme for your story, okay, to have a proper plot, to have the right atmosphere and setting, to use your own voice for the descriptions, and that's it. And that's your project. It will cover 40 marks for your final exam. And good luck. And once you finish it, you can click publish at the top part. You see that publish, blue color box. You can just publish it, and I will play your VR and try to see whether it is creative or not. Okay, that's all for today's lesson. I hope you're able to do it. Good luck.